G'day guys, Steve Morgan here for Fishing Monthly Magazine's with the privilege of testing today one of Australia's leading names in offshore trailer boats. It's Cruisecraft, and I've got Shaun Savage here from Streaker Marine, Victorian cruisecraft dealer. And Shaun, the last video we did on a cruisecraft was pretty popular. It was a $200,000 boat. People just love them, don't they? They snap up this brand because of the quality of the hulls.
That's right. It's one of those things that it's one of the only businesses. It's a third generation business now. They're made in Brisbane. Their quality is just, it's beyond top notch. It's as good as you can possibly buy. So if you're in the market and you want the best thing that's possibly on the market, this is step one. This is what you go for. They don't really muck around with the smaller stuff. It starts from this sort of size. The 530 is the smallest and works up to the 685, but the 595's an absolute weapon. It's probably best bang for buck, the best boat they build.
And I suppose in that mid-range size cruisecraft, it's the one that you can move up to from, say, a smaller glass boat or a smaller offshore boat, and price-wise, it's sort of a bit more under control than the bigger boats. Like we've got the Yamaha F200 powering this boat. It's on a twin-axle easy-tow trailer, and packages start for just around that $100,000 mark.
That's right. They start from 93 and work up to about 115, depending on what boxes you tick, I suppose. But you're exactly right. This might be the second or third boat that you've had. You've had your aluminium, or you've had your smaller fiberglass boat, getting a little bit more serious, want to do a bit more offshore work, want that confidence. But the thing about the cruisecraft as well is the resale value. Because they're factory backed with their easy tow trailers, and they're factory fitted with their Yamaha outboards, all from the factory, comes down. It really gives the dealer and the end result as the customer a lot more confidence that it's gone through its process. Cruisecraft's always been that, as I said, the high end quality, but the high end in actual finish as well, as far as the little details they put into their boats. And this is a true aspect of it, of how good they actually are.
So take us back a few steps. Let's go back to Cruisecraft 101. What makes this hull such a good hull?
The heritage of the hull is amazing. The 595 wasn't based off anything. It was something that they designed from the floor up. They carry their beam all the way forward. Their stability is unbelievable. The balance of the boat is something that they take a lot of consideration into. The way it planes, how slow it can plane, how it can hold plane at a slower speed, especially in those rougher conditions. The way when you get in these boats, they just feel different. You know, they're solid. They have that really nice feel to them, but they really appeal to the whole family as well. They're super plush. They've got the nice fittings in them, and they're not an outright down and dirty fishing boat only. You know, it's the sort of thing you can take the family in as well, and that's what Cruisecraft have always done well. You can go out offshore fishing one weekend and then go down to Eildon and spend the weekend in the boat the next weekend, and that's because they have what I think is the best hull in the 595 market, but they give a little bit more extra thought into their boats. So it's something that they're a bit unique with, I believe. It's not just an outright one-only disciplined boat, and it really appeals to the whole market.
Now, this 595 you've set up for us today, it's a little bit above the base package. What, in particular, what options have you put on to up-spec it from the standard? Sure.
So from standard, we have to choose what rocket launcher or Targa system we want. We've gone with the factory Cruisecraft Targa system, which has got the shade extension, and it's also folding as well. So I think the maximum height's about 2.3 once it folds down. It is a fair bit more expensive than the stainless steel rocket launcher as standard, but when you buy the Cruisecraft, you sort of want to go for that Cruisecraft style. We've got the rear lounge, we've got the bait board, we've got padded side combings around the sides. The 595 also has the option of the lockable cabin sliding door, which this one's got as well. Stress-free anchor winch, low range fish finder GPS, full clears system, the carpet, the whole box and dice.
So this is basically turnkey, ready to go. Next snapper season, you're away.
That's right. Spot on.
Look, what we love doing at Fishing Monthly is taking these boats and giving them a test in some really rough conditions and see how they go. We haven't got that today. It's an absolute glamour day out on Port Phillip Bay. So we're going to take it in the water, give it a run, and we're going to come back to you with some of the performance statistics. Well, there you go, a Queensland-built boat driven by a Queenslander down here in Melbourne on Port Phillip Bay, and what a glamorous day it was. We were able to go out there, and although we couldn't test the rough water chops of this boat, we were definitely able to get some performance statistics with the 200 horsepower Yamaha 4-stroke motor. If you open it up to wide open throttle, this thing gives you 77 kilometres an hour. That's with the 17-pitch stainless steel prop. At that speed, the economy really sucks. You only get 1 kilometre per litre of fuel burned. Drop it back to 3,600 RPM, you travel at a nice leisurely 40 kilometres an hour, but you get 1.8 kilometres per each litre of fuel burn. Now that's nearly double the economy of driving around like a maniac. That's what we all like to do. Of course, this is a premium boat, the premium motor on a great trailer with a great warranty, all put together in that cruise craft factory in Brisbane. So it's hard to find things to fault about the boat. It's been designed by fishermen, for fishermen. It's got the clip-in, clip-out carpet to help keep the boat clean. It's got the very well-designed folding back bench. Anything from the man-size bait board up to the front of the deck in the cabin. It's got the lockable cabin door. It's going to keep the family happy. It's got the shade that pops out over the top of your head. There's basically nothing that this boat hasn't got in it to keep you happy when you're out on the water. It comes at a price though. These packages start from $90,990. This one, as tested, $111,890. So if you want the best, you're going to have to pay for the best. Hard to fault anything in the boat though, really. So I normally have a few things that I don't like about the boat. It's hard not to like everything about the cruise crafts. For more information, make sure you go to streakermarine.com.au to find out all the package prices on their website, or like Streaker Marine on Facebook to stay up to date with their latest specials, models and new brands that they're bringing online. So until next time, this is a Queenslander driving a Queensland boat down in Melbourne.